Okay, it's time for a room tour, and this time it's the study. And it says verboden toegang, which means do not enter, forbidden to enter, and that's Uhura, which is my wife's Minecraft avatar. But let's open the door and just see what the room looks like. So, mind you, I have not cleaned it up, and it's just in its regular state. So, yeah. There's a desk over here, or a set of wardrobes, and one of the Wi-Fi thingies, printer, and yeah, two computers, a Dell system, and a Core 2 Duo system with a 1541 drive, disk drive number 2, which is hooked up to that system. The Dell is my Android system. I've got some KRK rocket power monitors, dual Mac Minis on top, and 3 Dell computer monitors that are hooked up with surround, so it's one big display. This is my desk, a nice wooden desk with a lamp and the other speaker, and then there's my working Dell. It's quite, perhaps I can turn on a light. So that's a small Dell Optiplex, and another one. This is my game room gaming system. So yeah, if I sit at my desk, I can view all the 3 monitors. And over to the left I have a Commodore keyboard, which is resting on a snow iMac, my tablet, my old joysticks, my Raspberry Pi Commodore 16, my new build Commodore 64. Still waiting for the keys, but this is a brand new system with a brand new motherboard. There's a video on that. My PlayStation Vita TV hooked up to on the Samsung Sync Master 933 HD, which is a pretty solid system. Of course, no study is complete without a Vectrex, or with a Vectrex. Another small computer joystick, and this is my PlayStation original and DVD collection. A box Commodore 128, 2 Odyssey 2s, and yeah, some books and stuff, of course, Minions. So yeah, this is my study. Okay, so this is what I see. This is my PC system, and those are my 3 monitors on my desk. So yeah, it's quite a cozy room, and I've let go of the fact that a study should look like a grown-up study. It's just an extension of my gaming room, more or less geared towards desk work and video editing. Okay, so here we have my study, and next to it is another room, which actually is the game room. And yeah, let's see who's in there. So let's open it up. So it's still in a bit of a state. I still have to make it all nicer, but you know, I thought it's time for another video. Now let's check it out. So we step into the room, which is about 3 meters wide, 2.5 meters wide, I guess. No, 3 meters wide, and about 6 meters tall. Yeah, this is the door where we entered. I'll close it. And these shelving units, they contain most of my PlayStation 2 games, and I've got a lot of PlayStation 2 games. There's some Dreamcast titles over there, the blue stuff, and then come the PlayStation 3 titles. I'm not gonna go zoom in on everything. This is my Net Gyros, PS Vita, Super Nintendo fighting stick, Tekken fighting stick, and my Mega Drive collection is hiding behind those boxes, and it's over here as well. And these are my Japanese Mega Drive games. Most of my Japanese Mega Drive games, combined with some NTSC shooter games. But yeah, so it's Billy CD cases that are strung together, and then Billy bookcases with consoles on there. Yeah, and I thought it would be just too dark to film. Consoles. There's an 8-bit Atari 800 there. There's a Neo Geo AES there. Neo Geo CD system with a Sega Mega Drive 2, and that's the Japanese version. A Sega Mega Drive with a Sega CD attachment. A Crystal Xbox, GameCube games. The Joy of Sticks, CRT TV, another CRT TV, and a DVD HD. Or a DVD HD recorder, not an HD recorder, but a standard definition recorder. Underneath there is a 13-inch Trinitron Sony and a Sony MSX computer. Here is my Commodore 128D, but also a standalone machine, the keyboard machine. ColecoVision, VIC-20, GameCube, Nintendo 64, C64, the wife's lovely mosaic of the Ocarina mask. The Wii collection, the PSP collection, my Darth Vader 2600 to 2600 Junior, some DVDs and Neo Geo CD games, some fighting sticks, AES collection, some magazines, and of course my video pack. Another one of these Dell systems, it's very hard to see. Another one of these Dell systems that standing next to a Mac, which has an Android operating system on it. This TV is hooked up to it. It's really too dark to see, I guess. Yeah, so my game room PC and my main TV. On the left side is an Xbox and a PlayStation 2 with a network adapter and an HD inside. It has open PS2 loader, so it contains a lot of images that I pulled from those drives, discs. An amp, a PlayStation 3, and a PlayStation 4 over there. An Xbox One is hidden underneath there. It's a Mega Drive and a Wii and a Wii U and a Super Nintendo, a top loader NES, a PAL NES underneath that TV, and yeah, this is my little desk with the microphone and a very nice lamp by Majora, and some shelves with controllers. So yeah, it's not much of a room tour, is it? I mean, it's far too dark. I should do it when it's lighter, but yeah. So another one of my wife's mosaics, some plushes, and a lovely cow hat. I really like this. She hung it up and I was in the game room and I actually didn't notice it. Can you imagine how daft I am? I'm just focused on the games and I just didn't notice it. And she was just amazed I didn't. And it's not me. I usually notice the small things, so that was really creepy actually. So, NES, DS, 3DS collection, Xbox 360, a boxed NES, Nintendo 64, and Electric Adventure tapes, MSX, my 1000 sub t-shirt, yeah, my shark, and some magazines and books underneath there. Well, it's just too dark to see, is it? But yeah, I really like this room, and it's quite cozy, as you can see. It has a very nice white leather couch, which easily sits 2 or even 3 people. And yeah, I try to keep everything contained within these 2 rooms, which doesn't succeed. I have a collection in the garage as well. I may actually have to show that. Show that too. So yeah, okay. Okay, the garage. In the garage I have 2 big cabinets. One which can be closed off, and the other one sitting next to it that houses a lot of my other stuff, my gaming stuff. On the top I have empty but also filled computer and gaming boxes, a box Nintendo 64, Super Nintendo, ColecoVision, and it goes on and on. This shelf contains a lot of my boxed Amiga and PC games. A lot of them I recently got. Here, the next one as well. I love that Elite 2 Frontier. Some more games. And yeah, a lot of stored gaming and PC paraphernalia. Then I have this cabinet. Let me open it up. And here sits my BBC Micro, my master, on top of a Pioneer DVD player, which is region free, on top of a this Philips DVD player. It's actually an alpha pre-production model with a half-finished OS, and yeah, it's basically we got it from my father-in-law, and he just gave it to us, and we used it as a DVD player. And it doesn't play all the DVDs because it doesn't do all the menus properly on some. But yeah. A disk drive, a 3.5 and a 3.5 and a 5 1/4 inch disk drive for the master system. This is a tube processor. This is a Commodore 128 and an MSX system, another MSX system. Oh, on top actually, there's the Acorn Electron. MSX systems, master systems. My first, now dead, it's been revived a couple of times, Lost Planet original Xbox. I keep on holding on to that for sentimental value. A box with PC paraphernalia, VHS tapes, a microscope, and then further up in the garage I have some other stuff. It's very hard to see, but I have a Sony digital Betacam. I've got an oscilloscope and a professional DVD player, but that's very hard to see. So yeah. So yeah, my collection. Wow, that really is weird. The sensor is really having some issues, but yeah. This is a tour of my gaming paraphernalia. I try to keep my gaming away from the main areas of the house as much as possible, which of course isn't completely possible. And in the attic actually there's a couple of boxes, quite a few boxes actually. Yeah, I'm not gonna go show them all, but yeah, that is just what my collection is all about. So too much, perhaps, but I'm enjoying every minute of it. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this little tour. of my gaming areas. Mark signing off, and I'll be back with another video soon.